Hello people of the internet, welcome back. So since my last video has done quite well, and it turns out a lot of my people that watch my videos are also on the autism spectrum like me, I thought I would do another video about that. So this is my technique for scheduling and how I work out my schedule and plan to avoid having meltdowns. So this is something that I kind of figured out when I was at university, like when I was living independently and was not able to rely on my mum, basically. Before that, I was very much like, if I would have meltdowns a lot, it would be like I would be 2 minutes late for something and that would just be it. You know, it would it would be it. You know, it wasn't as bad when I was a bit older, but when I was around the time when I was diagnosed, like when I was in year 5, year 6 in school, every single day I was being bullied quite badly in school at that point as well. And, you know, every day before school, I would be being sick. I hated it so much. And then, you know, even when I moved schools after that, and even in my new school, where I didn't hate school, but I would have to be an hour early every single day because I had such a phobia of being late. And if I were ever, you know, even going to be not even, yeah, even if it was just cutting it fine, I might not have actually been late, that would have, that would lead to a massive meltdown. I'd make myself sick. I'd get migraines. It was so bad. And it honestly, after you've had a meltdown like that, you don't feel like yourself for a week afterwards. And I know some people have had them every single day, and this is my technique to prevent that. So I will get into it. Basically, the theory behind it is you need to be very consistent and you need to know how your system works, and not make it too complicated. And you need to just have loads and loads of contingency plans for anything that could possibly go wrong. So, yeah. I actually don't do it on paper. I do it using an app on my phone called Tiimo. I mentioned it in my last video. It's Tiimo. I'll put it on the screen. Actually, I can just write it. I can just write it, can't I? So it's... I'm not writing right. Tiimo, like that. And... but that costs money, and I've only started using it this year. Before that, I would just have a file of facts that I would just put it in. So you can do it on paper. I'm going to show you how to do it on paper today because I don't want people to think they need a smartphone and you know, a paid thing to be able to do this, because you don't. You can just do it on paper. So I'm going to show you that now. So this would be planning for a day. This is completely hypothetical, where I was working from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, and then I had a doctor's appointment from 4 to 4:15. So this is how I would kind of plan that. So in this scenario, I would be, let's say, getting the bus to work. And then my mum was going to pick me up and take me to my doctor's appointment. Okay. So that's kind of how that would work. And then, let's say, yeah, and then my mum would take me home from my doctor's appointment. Okay. So this is purely hypothetical. This isn't actually... I've struggled to come up with a hypothetical scenario, so this is the best I could do. So basically, I need to work out. So let's do let's make like a middle column of the, this is my plan A column. So plan A is, I don't know, wake up at 7. And then brush teeth. Shower. Take meds. Eat breakfast. And then I need to walk to bus stop at 8. So and then get on the 8:15 bus, and then get to work at 8:45. And then at, let's say my mum would pick me up at 3:30. So I'm only working till 3, but I have to wait for my mum to pick me up, let's say, in this hypothetical scenario. So wait 30 minutes at 15 to 15:30. Picks me up and drives to doctors. I'm sorry if people can't read my writing. I'm trying to write neatly. I don't think my handwriting's that bad. I'm pretty sure you can read that. So I arrive at my doctor's appointment at, let's say, so let's say I get there at 3:45, and yeah, and then leave doctor's appointment at 4:15. And then go home. And then eat dinner. And go to bed. Or well, brush teeth. Go to bed. Okay. Let's say that's my plan A. Obviously I've probably missed a few things off, like I need to like brush my hair in the morning as well. You know, it's kind of in reality there are more things that I'd add to this, but I can't think of them now. I have them on my real plan, but this is the thing. So the key things on this is I don't number or put times for the brushing teeth, having a shower, all of that sort of thing, because otherwise I get a bit set on that. And for example, like if I've put I need to eat breakfast and then have a shower, if someone else is in the bathroom then and I have to have a shower and then eat breakfast or something, then I get like, but if I don't order these or put like specific times for them, as long as I know what I need to do and I can kind of tick it off, that's okay. So as I prefer to not number those because otherwise those might have to be kind of rearranged. I might have to do them in a different order. So that's fine, basically. So that's why I've done it like that. I only put times for things that need to be done at a specific time. So what my old me would have done would have just had this, and then let's say the bus was late or my mum texted me to say she couldn't pick me up, then I would have a massive meltdown and that would kind of be it. So now what I do is I have my contingencies. I'm not sure if I've spelled that right, but just go with it. You know what I'm trying to say. So I think of every possible thing that could go wrong and I write like a list of them. So that would be bus is late. I wake up late. Doctor's appointments cancelled. I have to stay late at work.
Oh, I thought it's the same guy every round. Oh, silly snake. What are they?
What else could go wrong? Yeah, mum can't pick me up. Yeah, so I think that'll be enough for, demonstration purposes. But you can go as much and as unlikely as you want. You can go for like, if you get really, really anxious about things going wrong, like just put everything that you could possibly think, like down to aliens and zombies and tornadoes, just write anything that could possibly happen if that's what makes you feel comfortable. If you've got a plan for a zombie apocalypse, it doesn't matter. Just do whatever as much as you feel that you need. So then, for each of the things that can go wrong, I need to think of a backup plan. So let's say the bus is late, and I'm going to be late to work. My plan B would be in that scenario, text mum and ask if she can drive me. Okay. If she can't do that, my plan C would be call my work and tell them I'm going to be late. Well, text my work because I'm deaf, so text work, explain I'll be late. I'll put like a time to go to bed, let's say 10. Right. So text the work and explain I'll be late. If they say, no, you have to be here right, like on time, and you have to be here on time because it's really important. My plan D would be call taxi with Relay UK. And if that doesn't work, like sometimes on Relay UK, which is, in case anyone doesn't know, it's a way for deaf people to use the telephone. You write like to an operative, and then they write and they speak it aloud on the phone to the other person, and then the other person speaks back to the operative, and the operative types what that person said and sends it to you. So it allows you to make a phone call, basically. If you're wondering why my speech sounds normal, that's because I lost my hearing as an adult, so that's why. So try and call a taxi with Relay UK. If that doesn't work, be text work again and say, I'm really sorry, absolutely no way I can get there. Work and explain again that I will be late. And make it very clear that it's non-negotiable. Offer to stay 30 minutes late.
Oh, so what? So we were doing a full stack. We were doing a full stack, and there was this one guy, and he walked into the corner, and everyone just trapped him in this corner.
Because I have that 30 minutes before my mum will come and pick me up. Yeah, okay. So that would be for if the bus is late, and then for if I wake up late. And you can go down as many of these as you think you need. So you can go like to plan Z, and then go to plan AA, and then plan AB, and then plan AC. You know, you can do as many as you want. You know, if you want to do hundreds, I mean, you can do hundreds. I usually don't go much further than this, because this is, I feel, enough to cover all of the likely scenarios. Let's say I wake up late. So plan B, skip shower and breakfast. If I'm still going to be late, plan C, text work. If I miss the bus, plan D. Ask my mum to take me. Plan E, be call taxi. Yeah, so for all of these kind of scenarios where things can go wrong, come up with plans to make this work. This looks like a lot of work, but a lot of the contingency plans can kind of be reused. So for example, I don't need to do this every single day, because every day would kind of be similar. So, you know, if I work 5 days a week from 9 to 3, then I could use the same thing for every single day. So I only have to really do this once. Things like doctor's appointments and stuff, I can just kind of have a standard one, and whenever I have one of those, I can just use my standard plan. How I normally do it, I don't do it on paper for myself. You can do it on paper, this works completely fine if that's all you have. I use an app called Timo. I also use Google Calendar, and then for my contingency plan, I just put them as notes on my phone. with you know, like I just title them like will be late contingency. You know, I just put that on there, and so I know which one's which. So then I have a plan. So even if something does go wrong, I still have a plan. I haven't completely lost all sense of plan. Because before, when I didn't do these contingencies, if something went wrong, that was it. I was completely without a plan, and I cannot function without a plan. So this is how I've managed it, and it works fairly well for me. If anyone else has any different suggestions, or anyone else uses a system similar to this, please feel free to tell me in the comments. And yeah, I read all my comments, so I will see them, and maybe it will help other people. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!